Hello, everyone. This is Joseph Lucia here for our weekly Tongren session. For those of you that are new to our weekly session, just sit with your feet flat on the floor, palms face up, and this is a sample of what we call Tongren Distance healing. So you can put in your request on social media or on my website or even on Instagram, which is also social media, but in a separate place. So let's begin right away. And we have a request from Blue Sky. And, wait, let's get to the beginning. We'll get to your Blue Sky in just a moment. And Chi for healthy blood, lymph, and a strong immune system. So blood flow to the brain. Blood flow to the brain. So let me make sure we can have people watch us as well, because we have lots of my students. Speaking of which, there is a masterclass. If you have any experience with Tongren, you can jump right into the masterclass on Saturday, no worries. Blood flow to the brain and brain command points. So we initialize the central nervous system and the endocrine system. CV 19, 20, 21, 22. And then the command points of the brain and brain stem. So let's begin right away with the blood. Perfect blood, that's T1. And then the immune system, T1 to T8. For Happy Mama, and next, Laura. And I think we have Great Champion will be coming to the Masterclass on Saturday. Let me get lymph system, T3 and T7. And welcome, Saeed. And somebody else is coming. And this is it's not your first time, Saeed. I think, welcome. Let me pull this up a little bit. T1 to T8 for strong immune system. T3, T7 spleen and lymph for the lymph system. Eduardo, no more nosebleeds since last week. Found hawthorn berries extract plus use a nasal spray based on seawater. Woohoo! Eduardo, good for you. And GB13 right side, a calm mind. So we do 2 places for that. GB13 and third eye. And Drew. Yep, I was going to include you, but let's include Drew. My friend Drew. Hopefully I did not miss any messages. I looked at all my texts. Okay, vertebral artery, spinal artery, healthy gut. So let's do a 3-part process for a healthy gut for Laura. T11, T12. Are we doing any better, worse, or the same for Laura? Let me know. T11, T12, L4, L5. And the gut-brain axis. GB12, CB12. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. Elder Georgia tribe. Yes, Elder Georgia tribe. Let's read it. Ages 66 to 95. Please tap for Helen, Linda, Tess, Cindy, Bruce, Durham, Tim, Steve, and Brian. And for all of these, for all of them, concussion, memory loss, atherosclerosis, essential hypertension, middle ear granulomas, chronic fatigue, essential tremors, skin cancer, hypothyroid, torn meniscus, arthritis, arthritic joints, and there we go. Boom. So I'm going to look real quick. I promised someone about receding gums. Let's see if it shows up. Quickly for the one that I found before, because I lost the source. There's always prodentum, which is one thing. And I will look this up real quick. Images. It may just be one of those infomercial types, but it was good. Nope. Only. Okay. I will have to find it again. My apologies. So let's go through this. We have concussion, so let blood flow to the brain, concussion and memory loss, and middle ear granulomas. For skin cancer, I would look up 2 feathers, black salve, which I've used it for people. It gets rid of skin cancer. Concussion, so free blood flows to the brain for the concussion. Let me know if you guys in Elder Georgia Tribe, you're doing better. So carotid artery, vertebral artery, occipital artery for concussion and memory loss. Essential hypertension, GV17, along with the blood flow areas as well. GV17 also for atherosclerosis, part 1. Middle ear granulomas, ouch point on the ears, and C3. So that's a skin cancer remedy that I know works. First Nations, Native Americans in Nevada, 2 feathers. Chronic fatigue, check your iron, your copper, and your detoxing processes. Essential tremors from Tongren. We work on the substantia nigra part of the brain. If I understand correctly, the herbal remedy did not help so much. Hypothyroid, so pituitary and C6, C7, thyroid, parathyroid, thyroid and parathyroid balancing. Anti-inflammation again for everyone, T1 to T8. So keep up the good work, Eduardo. Glad to hear it. We'll continue to work on GV17 for you, cardiac respiratory vasculatory center, and C3, C4 for the nose. And hopefully the stay water is not too thinning, but sounds like you get the right combination. Perfect. So arthritic joints, T1 to T8. I'm going to have to do a quick refresh on Instagram because Instagram does not like... Oh, nope. No, it stopped. Sorry about that, guys. On Instagram, it's still flashing. Why is it not so complicated? There we go. Torn meniscus. T7 for blood flow to lower extremities, the knee itself, and spleen. Stomach 36. For the torn meniscus. Don't want to miss anybody. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. Okay, let's work for Esther. Hip, knee, osteoarthritis, bladder, left arm pain and weakness. Blood flow to the brain. And Catherine for medulla. Blood flow to the brain. Brain command points. And for Deb, TBI, GB13, left side, right side. TV17, the medulla. So, Catherine, you still have some stuff left over? I'd use it all up. Yep, definitely. And Kim, how's your eye doing? Definitely do Qigong for the eye every day, throughout the day. Have it heal quickly. T1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. Osteoarthritis for Esther. Brachial plexus. Down to the left arm. Let's get that energy going down to the arm. Put your mind in your fingers. Try some under the tongue, occasional cayenne pepper. And then hip and bladder, so blood flow, nerve flow, T7. Lower body blood. Lumbosacral plexus, the hips. Looks like I lost everybody on Instagram. Bummer. And bladder, S1 to S5. For all cancers, I recommend genuine SEAC T and pH adjust triple bicarbonate of sodium, magnesium, potassium. That's a start. And let's work some more. For Catherine, the swollen legs is getting better. Slim ankles, woohoo, woot. So let's work on the spleen, T7, kidneys, L2, and again GV17 for the medulla. Inflammation for Esther, hip to hip, knees. Let's work on the knees directly. T7, blood flow and nerve flow, bladder 54 for the knees. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. Okay. So we'll continue to work. I get the message from Kim. So she can recover her eyesight. Also look into Joe Dispenza meditations so you can, with your mind, generate stem cells and rebuild your own eye. Yes, it's a thing. And tremors may be a bit better. We'll continue the herbs. For Tongren, we work on the substantia nigra part of the brain, blood flow to the brain, and the substantia nigra part of the brain. Okay. Hello, Esther. Lara's better, less stomach issues. Great. All right, let's continue on. We're getting some good feedback. So, curious guest. Yay, curious guest. But let's work on Drew. Bladder and energy level and bones. The ouch point of the bone of the nose for Eduardo, of course. And for Deb, issues from TBI, traumatic brain injury, and associated brain bleed, as well as loose teeth and receding gums. For Ed, confusion of memory loss and from lots of concussions. Major hearing loss. Kim, issues with surgically repaired ruptured left eye. For Kelly, emotions as well as issues with chemo. For Dwayne, bladder cancer. So for everyone listening right now, cancer, alkalizing, plant-based nutrition, lots of greens, SEAC tea, pH adjust, aloe vera with SEAC herbs. Rebounding. So let's work with Drew and Deb. TBI, 3 blood flows to the brain. Carotid artery, vertebral artery, and occipital artery. C3, brain bleed, so we work on those three blood supplies. Anybody interested in joining the workshop on Saturday? On Sunday, we have in the local area, we're meeting in Waltham. I'm leading a book discussion on the Tao Te Ching, the classic text from around 2,000 years ago, 2,500 years ago, written by Lao Tzu with universal values, a discussion of philosophy and daily life. C3, C4, teeth and gums. I have about 300 tabs open, and it's one of those tabs about the receding gums. For Ed, confusion and memory loss from loss of concussions and major hearing loss. Okay, blood flow to the brain from the neck, three areas: carotid artery, vertebral artery, spinal artery. Ouch point for the ears, for everyone with ear issues. Granulomas. GB789, cranial nerves for the ears as well. C3 for the eyes and ouch point for the eye, blood flow to the eye, facial artery. Good luck with the eye on the second opinion. So the SEACT, if you get it right from the supplier, they offer almost a guarantee. If you don't have a reduced tumor size in 6 months, they give you your money back. With all cancers, you can target it with clay poultices, castor oil packs. And for cancer, add frankincense for the castor oil packs and the clay packs. Or a combination, clay with castor oil and frankincense. So bladder, T7 blood supply, sacrum 1 to 5, nerve supply, blood flow and nerve flow. Okay. So Rima, hyperactive thyroid. Are you recommended against sea vegetables? Are you taking any sea vegetables? And stuff like that. So we also have a very important cleanse coming up. It's a 7-day colon cleanse, which is detoxing, oxygen flooding, and removing constipation if you have it, and optimizing the digestion. It's a 7-day program where we actually meet by group so that we can support each other through this 7-day process. I send the advanced materials, and then I personally meet with people 7 days. Most of those nights. Okay, grounding, liver 3, and kidney 1. So let's work with Rima and mysterious gastritis. And Gleeful Pal, where are you located? Because I may have a good resource for helping you with a stroke. The same people that worked on my shoulder saved me from getting a shoulder replacement, period. Blood flow to the brain. TV20 for the pituitary. Hopefully you guys can see me. I'm going to move you up on Instagram. What happened to my Instagram buddies? They didn't come back. Pituitary and thyroid, parathyroid, Graves' disease. Oftentimes is misdiagnosed Epstein-Barr virus. So mysterious gastritis, aloe vera, pH adjust, and fermented foods are really good probiotics. Graves' disease, C6, C7. Gastritis, any itis, T1 to T8. And let me just check if people have been responding to my comments. Confident human, no. What was that? Confident human, I lost track. Oh, there's Rima. Okay. And for Rima, confident human, the answer was no. No sea vegetables. Gotcha. Yep, I got it. C6, C7, and T11, T12, L4, L5 for the gastritis areas, the microbiome. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. So let's work with gleeful pal. Stroke affecting right side, so let's work on the left side of the brain. Fractured right foot, I would definitely use clay poultice overnight or massage some castor oil into it, warm castor oil. T1 to T8. So let's work on the right side for the nerves, brachial plexus for the arms, lumbosacral plexus for the legs, for the right leg and the right arm. Fracture right foot. Okay, fracture right foot. Let's work on the ouch point. Clay poultice. Found a really good and what is it? Algae-based calcium. Take that along with vitamin K to build your bones. Severe aortic stenosis. Look up on the internet. Spinal flossing. Spinal flossing. Oh, this is aortic stenosis. My mistake. So, aortic stenosis. Let's work on the aorta itself. T7, T7, T7. We really want to get that better for you. GV17 for the aorta, blood flow, all blood flow. T5 for the heart. T7 for the aorta. Diabetic kidney disease. So T8 pancreas. L2 for the kidneys. Thank you for all you do as well, Gleeful Pal. Thank you for joining. And also for diabetic kidney disease, CV4. Reduce fat intake to 5 to 10% in your diet. That will help reduce inflammation and any symptoms of diabetes. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1 for Gleeful Pal. Thank you for joining. Sea vegetables and clay poultices, clay baths, clay foot soaks to mineralize the bones. ALP. What is ALP? I'm not remembering that right away. So let's begin. Blood flow to the brain. Kickstarts the body systems. So if people are interested in Tuesday, there is a free webinar on COVID, nutrition, inflammation, cleansing, free. Tuesday, 7:30. Saturday is a Tongren workshop. Also, the colon cleanse program starting on October 7 is starting up very soon. If you're interested in any of those things, sign up for a 15-minute discovery call or just email me and ask me any questions on those. And I would be happy to answer about any of those. I would highly recommend checking them out if you can. And let me see if anybody's interested. Put in the mention here. Okay. So, great self, great spirit, blue sky, cool gem. That's like a song. Pain in right hip, spider vein. So circulation, GV17. For spider veins, I would definitely rub castor oil, warm castor oil into the legs at nighttime. Boom. More circulation, more lymph drainage, less inflammation. That will help dramatically with those spider veins. And also vein health or any hawthorn-based herbal recommendation. GV17. And Rachel, are you here with us? Let's jump on a call. Hypo. Okay. GV17 for spider veins. T7, blood flow and nerve flow to the hips. Lumbosacral plexus, hip to hip, hip to hip. Oh, you can't hear me? Sorry, the sound. I rebooted the Instagram, but it's still not working. Instagram has a bug. If a call comes in, even if it's muted, it will turn off the sound of Instagram. My apologies, Lauren. I will reboot probably in a moment. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. And great spirits, endometrial and peritoneal cancer, SEACT, or SEACT infused aloe vera. T7 and L1 to L5. Nope, L1 to L3. For great spirit, endometrial, peritoneal, L1, 2, 3, L1, 2, 3. Let's really work on that. And for all cancer people, we want to work on the oxygen system. Phrenic nerve, CV17, lung 1, lung 2, anti-cancer protocol. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. And blue sky. I saw you on Monday. Monday is a good class, 6:30 with Yvonne and Jacqueline. Absolutely. So let's work on fibroma, upper right femur bone. Definitely I would put a castor oil pack on that overnight. For sure. Blood flow to the brain command points. Upper right femur bone of the leg. And for Isaac, heart health, T5, T6. Pain-free shoulders. All right, let's do it for both of us. I'm going to do it too. GB12. SI14 and 15, and GB12 for the shoulder. And what shoulder is it? Oh, it says shoulder, so we'll do both. GB12, 21, SI14, 15, and GB21. And the axillary area as well. So let's work directly on the right femur bone. So I always remember FFT, femur, fibula, tibia. Right upper femur bone for blue sky. Sorry to hear about your challenge and the fibroma. T1 to T8. I would definitely do castor oil packs around that overnight. Castor oil packs followed by clay packs. That would be to minimalize. And relaxed mind for the entire family. Blood flow to the brain and GB13 right side. Part 1 of a relaxed mind. And part 2 is the third eye in tongue area. So what is ALP? Alk Phos. Blood numbers. That is from the bone marrow. Blood flow to the brain. And increase energy for cool gem. Incredible creation. Metastatic liver cancer. So the work of Dr. Rath for prevention of metastases. Clay manipulates the adhesion to prevent metastases. Alkaline diet, of course, prevents metastases. Lymph drainage as well. Step 1 and 2 would be Dr. Rath nutraceuticals and clay and biomats. And let's work on cranial sacral flow for happy mama and everyone as well. GB 19, 20, 21, 22, tailbone 1 to 4. T1 for the bones again, also for Drew. So T9 for the liver, kidneys, L2. Pain, T1 to T8. Fear and anxiety. And prostate for Tommy. GB13. L2 kidney for fear. GB13 for anxiety. In Tong for calming, connecting to your true self. L3 for the prostate. Blood flow, nerve flow, T7. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. CV4 also for the prostate for Tommy. And we're almost done here. And for Ferris, blood flow to the brain, but blood flow to the optic nerve. GV17, out point for the eyes. GV17, GB789 for the optic nerve itself, cranial nerve. Facial artery, occipital artery, vertebral artery, blood flows to the optic nerve area. And for stability, GB17, BL9, I hope she's doing better. Kim, keep putting a lot of chi in that eye. Get those stem cells woken up. And for pondering traveler, blood flow to the brain, detox from mold and chemical exposures. Clay bats, clay bats, clay bats. Let this work T1 to T8. ADH hormone, GV 19, 20, 21, 22. Sleep, GB 13, left side, right side, balancing. So the eyes, ears, nose, and throat, sinus infections, C3 for T1 to T8 infections, and T3 for the lung. So whenever you take vitamin D, you got to take vitamin K2 as well. Mobility, GV17, Bale 9. Left mid shaft humerus. Left upper arm bone. I would use comfrey poultices or comfrey homeopathics. Radial nerve palsy. So let's work on the brachial plexus. For any muscle atrophy, massage castor oil in there, more circulation, more lymph drainage, more activation. And I would also put a little bit of cayenne oil or cayenne pepper that increases blood circulation to the extremities. So we're close to the end of the class, but we'll keep going. Sensational specimen. We got a couple more minutes. Yep, you're right in time. Just made it. So Lakshmi, autoimmune, better breathing through the nose. Are you using the relaxator, Lakshmi? That's the trick. Blood flow to the brain. Ouch point of the nose. Better breathing through the nose is always the way to go. T7, left side for sleep. Sleep tape is an option during sleep time to train the body to use nasal breathing. T1 to T8, autoimmune for Lakshmi. Healthy cholesterol, the liver, gallbladder, bile duct, T9, 10, 11, T9 and 10. Balanced sugar, eat less processed sugars, processed grains, breads, flours. Eliminate all processed sugars. Stress-free mind, GB13, right side. And digestion, let's really focus on digestion for everyone, especially Lakshmi, T11, T12, L4, L5 for the microbiome. T8 for the pancreas, balancing sugar. And CV4. Also for digestion. So, both elbows and knees, ankles and toes. So, for the elbows, brachial plexus to the elbows. For the knees, lumbosacral plexus to the knees and the toes. Work directly on the toes, focusing on the toes big time. And then liver 3 and kidney 1. Happy Mama, good to see you. Sensational specimen. The relaxator is a technique for conditioning the body for nasal breathing, activating the relaxation response. Very important. So blood flow to the brain. COVID. Blood flow to the brain. Command point to the brain stem, but let's work on the lungs and lungs and lungs for the COVID. NAC is critical for COVID. T1 to T8 is anti-inflammation for COVID. And for anybody interested in any of the workshops, let me know. If you want to jump on a 15-minute, what we call a discovery call, answer all your questions, And Mystical Legend, great to see you. Also for COVID, T11, T12, L4, L5. So for COVID, zinc, quercetin, vitamin C, vitamin D, iodine, NAC. So for people that are interested in learning about breathing techniques, there's a course I have that you can take, a 4-week program to give you training in it, and I also assist you through that. And the relaxator device itself is a training invented in Sweden based upon the technology of Frolov and anti-cancer breathing devices. Let's do some Qigong. Everybody sit with your feet flat on the floor. Focus, deep focus on your areas of healing, adding energy to those areas, washing away the congestion, the blockages, and the breakages, and the scar tissues, and all those things. And charge the battery. Yep, sensational specimen. Feel free to get in touch with me. Let me know what you're interested in. Okay, much gratitude to all of you as well. So let's do a clearing tone. Get the right position. Blessings to all of you. Be kind to one another. Focus on your healing. Remember, you are all sacred, whole people. You have sometimes a part of you that may have a condition, something we can observe, be a witness to, and transform. But we are not the condition, we are not the disease, we are not the issue, but a part of us can be remedied. Thanks very much. And Athena, great to hear from you as well. Hope you have a great day. Take care. Love and blessings to all of you.